Hello and welcome back to the channel. I've wanted to try Bokksu for a while, so I figured I'd give it a crack. For those who are not familiar, Bokksu is a monthly subscription box filled with snacks from Japan. And after coming back from Japan, well, I was craving some of the snacks that I had while I was over there. Knowing that Bokksu does like an introduction box for the first month regardless of when you order, I decided to order for 3 months. Which meant, as well as the introduction box, I got the Cha-Cha Tea Time from November and Hokkaido Wonderland from December 2023. Now, I was lucky and managed to find a discount code floating around online. Got 15 USD off my first order. But for 3 boxes, my order was $152.94. That is in USD, so it had to convert to Australian dollars, which was incredibly painful. Now, Bokksu advertises on their website that for subscription boxes, delivery is free. However, I got slugged $29.97 USD for shipping. I don't know if that's because I'm in Australia or I'm in a regional part of Australia, because the whole of Tasmania is considered regional for most part of the world, but it is what it is. The first box to arrive was the Bokksu Seasons of Japan box. This box kind of lays out the ethos behind Bokksu. The booklet that comes with the Seasons of Japan box explains why they do what they do, how they source their snacks, and also the ethos. So I think there's like 9 points explaining why they pick what they pick. There's also a map included demonstrating where your snacks are coming from. So there's a good variety of where the snacks have come from Hokkaido all the way down to Okinawa. There is a snack from a lot of places in this box. The booklet also has really good allergen information and lets you know if something's vegetarian or not, which is also really handy. So there was a couple of snacks in which I thought would be vegetarian or wouldn't contain like seafood product in it, but it did. For this first box, there was a really good variety of snacks. So there's pieces of cake, there is mochi, there is more traditional boiled sweets. There is also some senbei in there as well, in different varieties. So there's like 2 or 3 different types of senbei in here. For those who aren't familiar, senbei is a rice cracker. And again, this was the reason why having the booklet was such a great reference point, because it would explain what something is if I couldn't work it out from the packaging. This is where I'll mention the tea. The tea was okay. It wasn't the best tea I've had. Also, and this is the common theme in all 3 boxes we had from Bokksu, you only get 1 tea bag. So if you have it and pair it with something that maybe it doesn't quite pair with correctly, you're sort of losing some of that experience too. Some of our favourites from this box were the matcha stick cake with the chocolate chips through it. It was really nice, really well balanced. The don yaki, which was really savoury, beautiful tasting, really good crunch of the rice crackers, absolutely delicious. The soko senbei had an amazing crunch and sweet and sour flavouring that neither Ben and I had ever tried in Australia. And the chocolate anpan was really soft and almost fudgy, like a roll cake, filled with really good, smooth red bean paste. Our second Bokksu box was the November Cha-Cha Tea Time. So it had a Japanese tea ceremony theme. Steeped in meaning and history, the custom is rooted in the principles of harmony, respect and tranquility between the guest, host and nature. This month's snacks had a good variety between them of like waffle cookies or senbei cookies as well, some gummies, cake like we had in the first bag, and a couple of different things that I'd never seen before as well. There was also a lot of smaller snacks, so they came in pairs, which was also really nice. So if you liked it, you could eat it a second time or share it with someone. There was definitely a running theme of more nut flavours, so a lot of chestnut and a lot of walnut in here. Comparing to the Seasons of Japan box, this felt a lot more curated to follow a theme, as opposed to here's some snacks from Japan. This box was probably my favourite out of the 3 because I had a lot of trouble working out what I actually wanted to start with first. Our favourites from this box have to be the Alfort mini chocolate chestnut flavour. These were really tasty little morsels of chocolate and biscuit that were really well balanced. Next would be Scones Choberigu spice curry flavoured corn snacks. They're much like Twisties if you're Australian. The curry flavour was very Moorish and you could easily eat a bag yourself. The Zeppin caramel almond okaki, which are fried crackers made with mochi gourmet rice. They have a really unique caramelized taste and it was just so delicious. The honey castella cake, beautiful fluffy cake with a great honey flavour that doesn't overpower the cake. And finally these guava jellies that had a really great flavour and their wrapping was edible too. The final box we got was the December 2023 box, which was Hokkaido Wonderland, with its primary focus on Hokkaido, the biggest island in northern Japan, which during winter turns into a winter wonderland. With its thriving agriculture and dairy industries, Hokkaido has produced the best ingredients for snacks, including milk and cheese. And there's definitely a lot of snacks that have a lot more chocolate in them this time. The bag of chips we received were cheese flavoured. This box definitely felt a lot more different to the previous two boxes in that it wasn't so much traditional sweets in this last box. There was definitely a more European and Western influence in this box. But it was good to see that paired with Japanese flavours, so kabuchi pumpkin, sweet potato cakes. There was also some sakura mochi, which was also really delicious as well. There is definitely more variety in flavour this box compared to the last box. So whilst the box leans on cheese and dairy quite heavy, there is a lot of fruit flavours and savoury flavours that haven't been in previous boxes. So it's good to see that there is a variety between the boxes month to month. Our favourites from this month were the onigiri senbei jinshuri. This was really tasty and it did taste like an onigiri. If I could track more of these down, I would absolutely grab them. Hokkaido white raspberry, which was made up of a biscuit and coated in white chocolate and sprinkled with dried raspberries. It was absolutely amazing. The Ginza rusks was solid little biscuits made of Hokkaido milk and white chocolate, had a really interesting texture and were very Moorish. And finally, our favourite from this box was the Seke Sai cookie, strawberry flavoured, and it's the lightest, fluffiest piece of shortbread infused with strawberry that we have ever tried. I'm really happy that I took the plunge and finally tried Bokksu, and I'm glad that I was in a financial situation in which I could try it for 3 months, because that way it gave me enough of an idea of what they do outside of the original first box that you get. As a concept, I've always enjoyed these kinds of boxes. It allows you to try things that are not from your home country and also things that you might not be able to try even if you went looking for them on the internet. Everything was incredibly high quality and everything was delicious. My only minor nitpick would be having a couple more bags of tea so you can try it with different snacks. But as far as the contents of the actual box, I have no problem with them. I think they tasted amazing. I think it was delicious. Now you might be thinking, oh wow, okay, glowing review. Beck absolutely recommends this box. And normally I would, but considering the months since we've ordered the box and what's going on around the world globally in regards to a cost of living crisis and having to pay for the box in USD, I would only truly recommend this box to you if you have the disposable income to blow on that amount of money for snacks. If there's somebody in your family or your friend group that you feel would absolutely love this box and you would like to gift it to them for a birthday or whatever, this would make for an absolutely amazing gift. But for the cost at the moment, I don't feel like I can justify buying it month to month for fun. I think also what sort of soured me on this as well is the banners everywhere on the website saying free shipping shipping, free shipping, free shipping. And then as soon as I put in my address, I got hit with a shipping fee. So they were my main takeaways from it. I did enjoy the box. I didn't enjoy the financial requirements for the box. If you've gotten this far into the video, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comments below if there's any of these treats that you'd like to try, or if you've tried Bokksu yourself. And if you did enjoy this video, maybe subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching.